classify these people as Singaporeans and you make available to them your wanted and very highly developed skill formation systems, and then they can be absorbed, or you stop doing that. So I don't see that as a going forward as a big structural problem. What I do see, and that's of interest to me, and for others that may want to study Singapore, is how do you use the MNCs to go as far as here, and from everything that I've read, Singapore is actually credited for having been about the only or one of the best at really managing this process and having their nationals move up the technology and management chain. And therefore, you've done it better than most. And if you think that from what you see, it's still a structural problem, how do you go from that to where you actually have a domestically based entrepreneurial manufacturing sector? And if Singapore can do it, then what does it say for others who are trying to emulate your system?
I think, well, I'm not an expert in this area, I'm a financial economist. From what I observe and what I read, work people like Chinese, and I'd like Dr. Hoffman's comment on this as well. My view is maybe a simplistic one, but it's like this. I think the Singapore government has recognized that it has to address, can successfully address and is intending to address the first part of the problem. It's no longer going to allow massive immigration. It's really going to try to educate the people that are here, restrict the numbers coming, and go productively let go. Then that's fine. But as it does so, what it is doing, it is forcing up the cost of labor. And then what the problem that will occur is that the people who feel it the most are the local industries. Right, because the MNCs can afford to upgrade easily and so on and so forth, but the domestic industries, the local industries are crying out most and feeling hardest the restriction of labor. Of course, in time many will be weeded out. But I think here the question is then industrial policy. The missing half of the policy is that if you restrict labor, you need to have a strategic vision of then growing domestic capability. And to me, the countries that have most successfully done this are in Europe, I think Germany, Switzerland, whole of Scandinavia. We have very strong domestic industrial capability. I mean, you look across a range of industries, you look at the whole ecosystem of machinery type, engineering type industries that are at the heart of some of the theories about families of ecosystem, forest ecosystems of industrial development. They've nurtured them over decades. You look at Germany, you look at the Mittelstand, right? Germany actually used to be the world's #1 exporter to China until a few years ago. And certainly in the higher value added segments of the industry, it still is. It still beats China, hands down, right? Half of that comes from small and medium-sized enterprises. Mittelstand, they are responsible for, in fact, 2/3 of patents, 80% of placements of apprentices, and they are the heart and soul of German manufacturing export competitors and the heart and soul of German domestic industrial capability. And that is a long-term, it's something that was developed over decades, but it has withstood centuries. If you include the Fackelbeiter systems, the apprenticeship systems that predated and enabled that, the skills development behind that's an amazing system. It said those centuries, but the Mittelstand became prominent post-war. But it's endured all the post-war environments. In the last recession, I noted that they were among the most resilient of all the industrial sectors. They had their own financial support. Right? They had their credit cooperatives, banks, specialized banks supporting them that were less vulnerable to crisis. So it requires that kind of ecosystem, financial institutions supporting them, government incentives skewed in that area, maintained, consistently over decades to bring that kind of system about. And I think that maybe that's what's missing right now in Singapore. The faith that such a capability can be nurtured. But I think it is important, and I think it's important for other countries to begin to build long-term seeds of that kind of initiative and develop their own initiatives.
I guess the Singapore government will respond to you, Nam Kiong, and said, if not for lack of trying, we have an agency spring to help upgrade and enhance the small and medium enterprises. There are all kinds of incentives, but hasn't happened. So I guess a major rethink in Singapore is necessary. Vikram, a quick comment on this thing part?
I just want to say that it is quite a risk that the government is taking to reverse this policy pro-foreign skilled foreign worker policy. It's one of these things, once you start, it's very difficult to reverse without doing damage. In Hong Kong, they already rarely start everything about it, so they can, but once you're there, once you depend on a skill base that is heavily sourced from overseas, it's hard to get out of it. I think the risk is one of higher wage costs, especially for small companies. And it's very hard to avoid hiring foreign skills. They pay for it, just pay and they pass it on. Another problem is that Singapore's moving is a much higher level of services. It's not just like 25% manufacturing, but that's most of the rest of services. Services are not easy to automate. The raising productivity throughout the service sector is going to be an uphill task to the extent. So I think there's a limit to which the government can reverse this policy. And I think all, for small economies with high technological ambitions, I think the reliance on foreign skills is going to be essential.
Thank you. This has been an excellent talk, but Jipeng must apologize. I felt a good time to work. We were supposed to have concluded the panel at 10:15. Solicited questions from the audience. May I have your permission to use a bit of time? I think it would not be right if we don't take questions from the audience. So, would any of you like to ask questions to the panelists or to the two authors? Don't be shy.